We're going to take this pile of shiplap that's already stained, and we're going to go from this to this. So the vertical slats are 6.5 inches wide, and this is 6.5 going up. The one going across from the handle is 6.5. And then all this hardware was from Amazon, and you can see the hardware up here, and that seemed to be the best price. And this is super good quality, big wheels, soft rollers. So there's a link below to get all this hardware below. So first we're gonna cut all these boards here to 84.5. So that's gonna be our height, and that allows for a 1/2 inch gap on the bottom. And so 84.5 inches allows for a 1/2 inch gap on the bottom, which is good so that the door doesn't catch. And then it allows for an overlap on the top. And then we go a little bit wider on each side because you don't want that gap. And just for privacy, that's why we do that. But you'll see when we put the latch on and everything how that helps with privacy. So now I've got a nice clean edge all the ways along here, and you can see these kind of interlock onto each other. So just make sure you've got them flush here all along these edges, and then you're going to take either small finish nails. I take a crown stapler, and so I'm using this Pierce crown stapler from Harbor Freight. It was cheap. It was like, I don't know, $30 maybe, $24. And it's pneumatic, so I take 3/4 inch staples and then use those staples to attach basically all along this edge. And I go about every 6 inches. And then the boards going across, those will keep everything tight together and secure and reinforce it. So I'm using the 3.5 inch boards, basically like a 1x4 along the bottom here, and then I'll double these up. And because the brackets for hanging this door will be there, so you want a good thickness here so that you can put those bolts through and hold the door. But on the last one, I only did one board on the bottom. And so I'm doubling up these also here, because that way I've got a stronger top and bottom. It just prevents any warping or anything like this. So I'm using a rough cut board, so you can use whatever you want. One thing to remember is you want to use a little bit longer staple so that you can get through both boards. So we used 3/4 inch on the last ones. We're going to use 1.5 inch on these. So along here I'm going to put 2 staples in each board. So you want it attached to every single board that you have here. So from the bottom of the door here to the middle slat is 33 inches to the bottom of the slat. So this will be the bottom of your door down here. And then over here is the middle of your door. Your handle is going to go over there, right in that area, right in there. So you cut your angles now. So this is the top, and then this fits in here like so. And you'll see you get that nice angle. So this is more of a reinforcement board here to really tie everything in, make it look like a barn door. Your handle goes here, and you'll be good to go. Drill for these brackets. These are what hang the door and slide the door. And so we're just gonna almost get them flush with this edge, and then just bring them in from the side about maybe 6 inches. We've already marked our holes, and so we're gonna go ahead and drill our holes and then drive our bolts through and secure from both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and then we'll secure our bracket just like that. So there's the finished product. Got the rollers up top, and we're gonna flip this upside down and take a grinder and grind off those finish nails or crown staple ends just so that they are nice and smooth, and then we'll get ready to hang it.